Alright, I'm going to do a video tutorial on how I put on my makeup. I've got Younique eye mineral pigments here that I use. Let's see these cute little containers. I don't have little lids, but I've got the pigment put into the lid so that they're all ready to go, so that I'm not stalling trying to get everything organized. I'm using 3 colors. I have Sexy, which is a lighter color, a little bit shimmer to it. I like shimmer. I like a lot of something that's going to catch the light. We've got a lot of sun here in southern Utah, so we've got a lot of sun to catch the light. I have Confident. It's just a nice little browny gold color. And then I have Corrupted, that is just, it's basically a matted black. And you can use this for eyeliners, and I use it for the crease because I have an eyeliner pencil that I use for my eyeliner, and this color is perfect. And it's just nice little, and I need to sharpen it so that I can have a more precision line, but it works for me in this color. Alright, so I'm going to start off with, I have my 3 brushes that I prefer using. I have my liner shader brush. You can see one side has for shading, the other side has for your eyeliner. I also use it for my eyebrow liner, so I can get nice lines on my eyebrows. Then I've got my crease brush, and that one just is for like right around here in your crease area. And then my 3rd brush that I love to use is my deluxe brush. Sorry, they're all wet. And that one is just, I use that for my eyelids and just kind of up and around. I already have primer on, all my concealer, my foundation, and my blush. So that's all set. So now just for my eyes. And I'm also going to follow up with our mascara. That's the main follow-up. That's what really makes your eyes pop. I feel that's what does. Makes people notice. So I like to get my brushes wet, and then I just put them in my water. Just dab them in there, and then I like to dry them off a little bit. Just tap them on my hand just to get kind of the extra moisture off so that it's not really, really wet. I'm going to start off with my eyebrows. And just try to get... My eyebrows are really thin on the outsides. They're not, I like them on the insides, but the outsides kind of are very sparse. So I like to fill those in. And you could use an eyeliner pencil too if you want to do that, but I like the mineral pigments just to get so that it's not a huge like dramatic line on my eyelashes or my eyebrows. I want it to look more like hair versus a drawing or a tattoo for that matter. So there I've got my eyebrows to where I prefer to have them. I've never been perfect in my eyebrows, so, and I just kind of tweeze them. So I used to get them waxed, but alright, so I got that. I'm going to rinse that brush off. I'm going to go on to my next brush. It was the one that had the dual purpose. And I'm going to get my highlights done up in my eyebrow area region and my creases. So I'm just going to take the color. I'm going to, let's see if I can push it around there a little bit, get that nice and cover it a bit. Bring some up here so that area pops. You don't want any dark colors up here besides, of course, your eyebrow line, but this side, and it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, my lighting's not great. Okay, well, that's on there. Just kind of like fill that in. And then I go in my crease areas, right through there.
My favorite feature is my eyes. I really like my eyes. I was blessed with blue eyes, I think. All of my family, everybody, brothers, sisters, mom, dad, they all have brown eyes. And they're beautiful brown too. I really like them, but just that I have the only one that has in my family that has blue eyes is kind of fun. So I like to accent that feature on me versus anything else. Like my lips, I'll put a lip stain on, but I'm not really big into lip liner, and I'll do a lip gloss every once in a while. But between lip gloss and lip stain, I didn't think that I'd like lip stain because it's just a very matted color, and I kind of like the gloss and pretty. But where we live, where it's really windy and it's desert, the stain's been so nice because nothing sticks to my lips. My hair doesn't stick to my lips, and it lasts so long. Not the entire day, but it lasts much longer than the lip gloss. So there's my highlights. Now I'm going to go, and I'll probably do a little bit more too once I get the rest of my makeup done. So I'm going to grab my deluxe brush and my brown color, and again get it wet, dab it off on my hand. My hand's all wet. Oh, I probably should put the color on before I get my eyebrows or my eyes all wet. Swish that around in there. My brush might be a little wet, so, and it depends, I mean, how dark you want it. You can get your brush, you can just load it up on your brush if you want it darker, or you can just do a nice, the more water it tends to be, the less color it is. Get this side. And I do pull on my eyes, I'm sorry. Kind of bad habit, but I want to make sure I've got the coverage that I want. And I'm going to put crease liner in there anyways, but just for fun. Go ahead and clean that brush off. Alright, next I'm going to get the liner, the crease brush. Get that one wet. That one I really kind of want to get dry after I get it wet because I don't want really dark lines, because this corrected can be, like I said, it can be considered, I mean, you can use it for an eyeliner liner or you can use it for crease. And I don't want it as an eyeliner, I just want it as my crease filler. Fill my crease. Put a little V. So it kind of is an eyeliner because I'm going to go in with that area. And then I'm going to get some more. And this is my everyday look. Like if I'm going to go out with my hubby, then I'll do something, even though he's all about the natural granola look. He likes that look, but I kind of like, if I'm going out, I want to go out. I want to look fancy schmancy. So there's my crease liner. That's where I should have it. But I had a hard enough time trying to stack my... That's what it looks like. To try to get the camera where you want it. Maybe if I kneel down. There you go. So there's the crease. I'm going to go ahead and clean that off. I love that I can clean off my brushes with water, because I have other brushes that I bought from other places, and they have like this orangey spray stuff that's oily that you're supposed to spray your brushes with, and it breaks down the chemicals and stuff that's in your makeup. Well, my makeup doesn't have chemicals because it's all mineral pigments, and so it just washes off with water, so I don't have to worry about breaking down the chemicals to get the makeup off of my brushes, which is really nice. I really love that. So I've got all that done, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in, oh, I think I colored it. I'm going to bring in a color that's kind of, it's a silvery blue. It's called Playful. And this is going to be, I'm going to put it on with my shader brush, the one that has the dual. And I'm just going to put a little bit because it's really shiny. So you can see it's, you can't really tell, but it's like a silver blue. And I'm just going to kind of, right where right where my V is, just accent that a little bit. And then the same on the other side. I love that you can layer these colors. You don't have to have a bunch of colors, but if you do and you want to kind of have some fun with it, do some layers.
It's fun if you have time. If you have kids, and I have 4 kids, 11, 8, 2, and 9 months. So it's kind of hard to take time to have some fun, but that's another thing that I love about makeup, is that it's my time. I can enjoy putting on makeup, and I can enjoy the way I feel after I wear it. You know, people say, oh, you don't need makeup and blah, 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 but personally inside, I might not, you might not think I need it on the outside, but it makes me personally, it makes me, my self-esteem feel good. And if that's what works for me,
then I'm going to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and come back up here and put a little bit more, but a lighter coat
on here of the Confidence, so that I can
just kind of fill it in a bit. And see, I'm just going to use my finger to blend that. It blends really, really well.
So there's all that. Okay, so now I'm going to finish up with, well, not finish up, close to finishing up,
my eyeliner. And I go like that. Ta-da! See, eyeliner. And we're gonna go this side. I have to admit, I've never been a big makeup person until I used to pride myself in not wearing very much makeup. But now that I've had so much fun with this and this company, it's my new fetish. And it's a healthy fetish because these products are really good for your skin. They don't have any preservatives or guano poop or whatever in them. So can't go wrong with that. I like the whole natural thing. I'm into, I mean, I've got a little farm. I've got my own bees. I've got horses and cows, my own milk cow and pigs and you name it. I'm trying to do it. So I like the whole natural thing. So that kind of got me. All right, so I got my eyeliner, my shadows. Bring this up so I can see. Finished product for that. It's kind of fun, and like I said, it's not too flashy, but yet it still has some pop to it. All right, now this is where it's going to be fun. This, I've had a lot of people that said that the mascara is either hard to put on or it clumps. It all kind of really, for sure, depends on how much you layer it. If you're going to put 5 coats of it on, it's going to look clumpy. If you're going to put even 3, sometimes 2, if you just layer it, and then it's going to look funny. But I just do 1. If I'm going out on a date, maybe or anything that I'm going out that I want to look a little bit more bold, then I'll put more. But we've got one of the little containers is the transplanting gel. The other little container are the fibers. The fibers are green tea fibers, so they're natural, that's all they are. And then there's the brush for your transplanting. So this is where you do the whole mascara face. You have to open, for some reason it's like when I feed my baby, I tend to open my mouth while I'm feeding her. It doesn't make anything better, but it's just a reaction, a natural reaction. So I'm gonna put this on, and see, they're not, my problem is, I'm going to be totally truthful, is that I always seem to hit my eyes with my brush. Not my eyeball, but my eyelids and with my brush. And so then I've got black lines or dots everywhere. But, so you want to do the transplanting gel first. Then cover it with the fibers, and then the transplanting gel again, just to finish it up and seal the deal. Okay, so now I've got, I should go to town like this so that people can see the difference, so that they're like, what in the world do you look funny for? So there's one without, one with, without, with. All right, so now I'm not going to go out with one with and without. Some people are dumb or good with that. Yeah, maybe eventually I'll get the confidence that I can run out there and show off my product by having one eye done and one eye not done. I'll get there. All right. So this mascara, if you wear it every day, one layer, it lasts about 3 months. I bought some last year and was still using it this year. Like I bought it right before I went to Florida last year in June, and I went ahead and pulled it because I didn't wear it every day. Like I said, I used to work really hard on not wearing a whole bunch of makeup, so I would just do the minimum. But it was a whole year before I felt like it was, getting done, and that was pushing it, I think. Everybody's like, that's really pushing it, but I like to push it because I don't like to spend money if at all possible, so I figured I'd make it go as long as I could. All right, so the full effect, so that it's not, and I don't really do much with my hair. It's straight, and we go with straight. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something, but there are my eyes. I love, 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 love mascara. I've gotten fake lashes done multiple times because I love sitting for 2 hours with quiet, and I usually fall asleep when I'm getting them done. I love the feeling and everything, but with that, you've got it costs like my cost here $70 to get them done, and then about $30 to get them filled, and you have to do that every 2 weeks. And then it seemed like I get it filled but once a month I'd have to wait for my lashes to grow back because they were so destroyed and coming out like my natural lashes, so I have to wait a week to get them to grow back. So this doesn't do this. You take it off at night, just like mascara. It's waterproof. It's great stuff. But not only that, but I really love our liners because they don't smear and they don't go all haywire. Let's see. Okay, so here's my eyeliner. Put it on my hand like that. So I can't turn, should have put it in a more strategic place. And put that down before it rolls away. Go like this. And I can go like this some more, and it's still there. Pretty good stuff. I like it. I like that it stays. And again, it's really important as well to use the primer. You don't have to, that's totally up to you, but it helps your eyeshadow and your eye pigments not crease, and everything stays put where you put it. And like I said, I go out and I sweat a lot. I do go unload horse trailers, work with my horses. So I'm out in the 100 degrees and I still come in the house and it's all where it needs to be. And that to me is important. I think that's it. This is my first video on makeup, and I want to do a face one later where it has my the BB Flawless Cream and the concealer and whatnot, but I'm gonna wait on that one. So, all right, have a great day and talk to you soon.